Okay, good morning guys, I'm Joseph. And do you know what this is? I know you will it's a basketball, but it's not only a basketball, it's also an indispensable value for me. And you may ask why. So first, when I was a little boy, I was very shy. And I don't know how to interact with others. So I didn't have much friends that time. I think I totally have very few friends. And and fortunately, one day my best friend, and I think the only friend that time, yeah. And that was in my third grade in elementary school. One day he asked me to play basketball with him. And I think that's probably the most important decision in my entire life. Because after that day, I become more and more confident to myself. And that's something made me confident. First, this picture. You can translate it. It's in my elementary school, and we won the Taipei City's tournament champion, we boys, and the girls win the second prize. So you can see. And then the second. This is in junior high, and I think that I will remember this forever because in that tournament there about 200 teams, and a lot of them are playing school basketball team that time, and we didn't play in school basketball team. And before the game, everyone tells us you will lose at the first game, you won't get a champion. So we got a surprise, and the first and the second is the player in Songshan High School. A lot of them are playing UBA now, like Jian Zhaoyi, Huang Bowei, or Hu Longmao, and so on. So I think that's the first time I overcome someone looked down me, and I got it. And this time it's in high school, and it's class-to-class game. I think it's not really hard to win the game because it's in a school. But the important thing is that we are the group of society. In general, people will think the group in science will win the game. It's very easy, but we evidence that we can win. And this is a OB game, play with old brothers, school brothers. And the first time we played a game, we got a second prize. And in the past, the champion, the second, and the third is all for last three teams, and we broke this tradition. And play basketball also let me make a lot of friends. This is my high school's class. Before the game, we are only 4 or 5 people play together, and 4 or 5 people play together, and these two groups won't play together. So, but after the game, everyone seems like to become a family. And this is my high school basketball team. And this is my now department EAD basketball team. And this is the school basketball team. Okay. And the second reason I think I love basketball so much is because this is a memory to Wu. At about 6th grade in my elementary school, he moved to Kaohsiung, and it's hard for us to meet each other or even to play together. Last time I saw him was 2 years ago, and before that we haven't seen each other for about 6 years. And Wu is very important to me because when I was a little boy, I was very weak, and I often got bullied by strong boys. And whatever the boy is, how old, Wu will stand against them for me, even though he's often got punched. So I very appreciate for him. And that's for me. Basketball is a symbolic of friendship and loyalty. Because without basketball, I won't open my mind to the world. I won't be this kind. Staying from here. I won't talk to anybody. I think I will stay shy forever. And the other thing is, basketball make a connect between me and Wu. It's very, very important. And last, I want to tell you guys, I think it's very important for you to find something or someone in your life you will love and you will want to devote to, like basketball and Wu. They are very both important for me, and that's my presentation. Thank you.
Well, stay where you are. All right, question.
You are so energetic now, and I would like to know how shy you are. Can you give me some examples?
Okay. When everybody go home after school, when everybody want to go eat something or play together, I will just go eat. And I don't want anybody to see me. I just walk myself and go home.
Even elementary school.
Yeah.
So, you were bullied when you were little.
Yeah.
So, does that affect you a lot? Like maybe you will bully others.
I will against for others if they are bullying.
How do you keep a positive attitude when you listen to your friend talk to you about you won't win the game or you don't have any hope to get a good grade, and what will you do at the time?
That's a very good question. Like when everyone think you can do it, and what can you do about it? Very good
For me, in the basketball court, I will think he is playing with me, and I will have the strength. And I think I will not be alone.
Just like he have some strength to help you.
Maybe, and I don't want to lose because I want to show him that because he's always better than me, and so I want to show him I can do it too.
You want to prove to your friends, your best friend.
Yeah, because he's very good at basketball. Their school got a UBA champion this season, and so I want to show him I can do it too.
Anyone else?
How did you meet Wu in elementary school?
That's a long
Classes?
story. We met each other when I was 5 years old because we live in the same street, and we all play in the park. And because I always play alone, and one day he asked me, why do you always play alone? And after that we started to talk and started to play, and we become the best friend. So we met each other for about 14 years.
Wow. 14.
14.
14.
So, what is your next goal in the future?
Oh.
In the future or in the semester?
Both.
I hope our department team can win the championship, both the freshmen and the whole department.
As we can see, you bring your basketball, and so are you going to show your basketball skill to us?
What do you want to? What do you want me to show?
Like crossover or something?
So you.
So, Okay. Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
Yeah, I
Go ahead.
would you like look after those who are always alone? Yeah,
No,
because,
sorry, please.
yeah, would you look after those who always play alone? Since you have once been very shy and always played alone.
I think it's a hard question for me.
Because
Maybe I can answer later or next time.
Yeah, private answer.
really, but I want to know too. You mean it's a question you need to think more about, or?
And will touch my inside or not now, please.
Alright. Okay. Anyone else? But you don't mind sharing that with me too, right? When you share with Joy, I wanna, is that okay? Alright. Well, very good. Let's give our speaker a big applause. Okay. Now let's give Joseph some feedback in terms of his presentation. Certain things you enjoy very much or something you think he did really well with this presentation. Please give some positive feedback first. Okay, ready?
I think you have a very loud voice, and it makes the speech very clear. And I know how you talk about it.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So you're saying the volume, okay. He was able to speak aloud, so that will make us much more focused. We want to listen to him much more in that case. There we go. Okay. Anyone else? Go ahead,
I
Randy.
think it's really good for him to bring the real things like a basketball or a photograph.
Wonderful. So it's a really good visual aid. PowerPoint is visual aid. However, we can also bring some object to get people's attention and also show, for example, without basketball, he won't be able to really demonstrate, right? Okay. So that's certainly a very good visual aid. Wonderful. Okay. So when we prepare visual aid for our presentation, PowerPoint is just one way. There are some other things you can take with you to show your audience. Go ahead, Molly.
I think you shared with us a lot of pictures from different periods of his life playing basketball, and I think that really visualizes his presentation. And also I think that the way he talks about basketball is not like it's just one of his hobbies. It's about his life and deeply attached to who he is. And the way he talks about his friend really touches me.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's a really touching story. Okay, anywhere else?
He stands still and don't shake back and forth, and I think that can show his confidence.
You guys are great. You learned a lot of presentation skills last semester, I believe. Oh, wow. Who's your teacher?
And as
Oh, okay, all right. Yes, those are great feedback. Definitely, very good. I certainly agree with you. Really good. Okay. Anyone else? Yes.
I think you have a very good presentation structure, very organized, and I think you give great meanings to this basketball stuff. That's double meaning, but both are very significant.
Very good point.
And don't get so nervous, you're great.
I was very shy when I was.
You're doing really well. Very well. You're certainly a very good speaker, especially if you're talking about something you're really passionate about. I think that's the key. Okay. So in the future, when you choose a topic to talk about, if you can choose a topic that you're really passionate about, you're excited about, then that will influence your audience. So it's really important you talk about something you're passionate. If you choose a topic that you don't care about, the audience can tell too. So I think that's the key of this presentation. It's really good. Yeah, Anna?
Just like you said, I can feel your passion as well.
Very good. And I appreciate that, Joel, you're very supportive. Yeah, you know that he was nervous, so you try to say, you can do it. It was really good. Okay. By the way, when you feel nervous to give a speech, it's normal. I don't know if you know that according to a study, giving a speech is much more scary than death. Okay. According to a study about this, public speaking is a #1 fear for people, and then #2 is death. Okay, so it's normal that you feel really nervous up there. Okay, but you're definitely doing really well. Okay, any other feedback? All right. For Joseph, I think you have a wonderful attention getter. I really love that you look very confident up there. I don't know how nervous you felt, but I think you're really confident. When you start, you held the basketball, and you look very confident to interact with the audience by asking everyone a question. Very, very good. Okay. And also, I think the visual aids are great. Randy has already pointed out. Okay. And to me, you look very passionate, very confident when you speak. It was great. And also, it's a really good, it's a sincere story. Certainly, like a lot of what Molly said, your story really touched her heart. And that's how I felt too, because it's sincere and it's like what Kitty also talked about in the previous feedback. You look very genuine and very sincere when you told the story. It was great. And the Q&A session was good too. You look very confident when answering all these questions. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Certain things he can change a bit to make it better. Okay.
I've got one thing. I think your picture could be more light because it's a little too dark and we couldn't find who was you.
Yeah.
And maybe you could point it out. Yeah. Where is you?
Oh, good. Very good suggestion. So make sure when we prepare visual aid, make sure the audience can see it clearly. Okay. Probably we can turn one part of the light off. I think that will help. Okay. And also, that's a good suggestion. When we have the picture like this, the speaker can also point on the PowerPoint, and that will help us to see what you want us to see. Okay. So that's a really good suggestion. Yes.
I think you not only the picture. I think you change the picture too fast. You can talk more about the picture or something about that. I think you change the PowerPoint too fast, and we cannot clearly look about the picture and what it's talking about.
Oh, okay. So you like if Joseph can spend a bit more time to tell us a bit more about the story of each photo,
Yes.
that will help. Okay. Okay. So it's a suggestion. I do think you can do it because you're only 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So that means you can give us a bit. It's okay. It's a great practice. It's fine. Just in the future, maybe you can practice more, and then by giving us a bit more details, more example when you explain certain photos. Okay. So it's just it's a very good suggestion. Like what Anna did. Actually, Anna asked you a lot of great questions. Those are actually when she asked you questions, you were able to answer really well. Like the first question, and you were able to demonstrate what you looked like when you were a child. And that's something you can do. With those questions, you can actually incorporate those details in the story. Okay, and then also perform. You're a pretty good actor. Okay. Well, I think because you're sincere, that was what you look like. And actually, that's what you can do in a presentation. You can show us what you mean by that. Okay. Anyone else? That's a good suggestion. Yes, Sean?
I think you can pass the picture, the real picture, after your presentation, because it more or less will distract our attention.
Sean, you can teach the course. Wow, very good, very professional. And it's certainly a very good feedback. And that's also my feedback. When we pass our photos, that will become a distraction. So one thing you can do is to do it afterwards. if there's no speaker after that, okay? For example, if you pass after the speech, then still it will affect our concentration of Vincent's speech. So it may not be the best idea. But if there's no speaker after that, then you can pass afterwards. Or the easiest way is that you can also do that, have that PowerPoint. That's the easiest way. Or you have to enlarge the picture, make sure we can see it. Okay, but definitely very good suggestion. Okay, any other suggestion? Definitely you can teach it course. Okay, very good. For Joseph, I truly love your story. It was great, and you are definitely a wonderful speaker. Okay, very, very good speaker. By the way, we have videotaped your presentation, all the speakers, and you can come to Oscar to get the video. And of course, Oscar will upload it on Facebook, YouTube, and then give you the link. Okay, all right. So make sure you get the video. You can learn a lot from your own video. Okay. For you, I think, as I said, you can give some more details and examples to make your speech your story even richer. Okay, so it's something you can do. And one thing you can work on is to preview certain key points you want to emphasize. Okay, so that's my suggestion. But it's a great story. I just love it. Okay, very good. Let's give Joseph a big applause. Thank you so much for sharing with us.